this is what my skin looks like now. I'm just wearing a moisturizer and sunscreen. I'll put everything I use in the caption, but I want to give you kind of a little backstory as to what happened with my skin and what I ended up treating. So long story short, short story long, I ended up, after having 2.5 years of trying to figure out what was wrong with my skin, changing shampoo, conditioner, I thought it was like ingredients in the products, which at one point it was definitely oils and shea butters and thick occlusives that would cause a reaction like that. Everyone was like, because at this point I had been posting on social media, they're like, go get ivermectin, whatever. I go to the dermatologist, I ask for ivermectin, she fills it, and I already had a bad taste of doctors. Like, my overall experience just wasn't great. I have a lot of gut health issues, so it wasn't just skin issues I was dealing with. I waited, I got the prescription filled maybe in like March of 25. I didn't fill it until June. I was like, I'm not paying $70 because that's when I called and they were like, it's $70. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I waited, and my skin just, it would get better, it would get worse, it would get better, it would get worse, and I just got sick of it. So eventually I filled the prescription. And I initially went to get the prescription because I thought I was dealing with demodex. Like, my skin would get these itchy patches. And whether it was demodex, I think, to my knowledge, I think it's demodex folliculitis is what I was dealing with. Still kind of confused if it's an overlap with type 2 rosacea, because I know that rosacea has demodex involvement. I truthfully have no idea. But I spent forever trying to figure out what was wrong with my skin, and thank God everyone was like, go get ivermectin, 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 and I did, and now my skin looks a hell of a lot better, and I can finally wear thicker cream, I can wear sunscreen, so I feel like that helps my barrier. And a question I get often is like, well, how your redness is so much better, and I think it's because like my skin barrier is so much better, so like there's just not much irritation and it's not as dry and chapped. So if you have any questions, let me know, but I totally get it. It is very frustrating not knowing what's wrong with your skin. But hopefully, if you're dealing with maybe something similar, hopefully my routine can help you.